Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, Taylor, Julie, how you guys doing?
Hey, Christa, I'm gonna have to skip the class today. I'm at work and I got some stuff I got to tend to.
No worries, Julie. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'll catch you guys later.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. How you doing, Taylor? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's so nice out.
I know. I'm probably gonna go for a walk after this.
Yeah, I just like did a quick walk with my dogs and it was just like I don't need a long sleeve shirt because when you're in the sun it's like really hot.
So I'll be okay with short sleeves.
Um, if you're in the sun, yeah. It's
Okay.
still chilly, like let's see. But it's 60 degrees right now.
Mhm.
And it's supposed to go up 5 more degrees. So,
Okay.
but I heat up faster because of the baby in my belly. Like I'm just always hot. So I'm not a good person to like um base the, the weather off of.
I'm always cold.
Really? Okay, then wear a sweater.
When are you due?
I'm due in September, so 5 more months.
So exciting. My birthday's in September.
Is it really when?
The 8th.
8th. Oh, okay. Chrissy's birthday is also in September. There's a few other teachers. Yeah, I'm due the 26th, but my kids have always come 2 weeks early.
Mhm.
So we'll see.
Yeah, that's so exciting though.
Yeah, I kind of wish he was out already.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I found out a few days ago that it's gonna be another boy, so it's my third boy.
Did you want a girl?
Oh my god, yeah, I actually cried because I was so disappointed. I mean, I'm gonna love him anyway, but I'm just kind of outnumbered in my house, like drastically.
Yeah, I want a girl eventually, but as long as they're healthy.
Yeah. All right, Taylor, you ready to begin?
Yeah.
Awesome. So this is stretch flow. See, if you have a block, a strap, I actually forgot my strap downstairs, so I'm using a scarf. So you can always get creative. If you don't have a block, I've used like books before or something just sturdy, can of tomatoes or something, or a jar would work too. All right, so I am gonna mute you, but you're already on mute. Okay, awesome. So we'll begin. So we're gonna start off in a seated position. So if you want to sit on the block, you can. Otherwise, bring the soles of the feet together. You're gonna bring your knees out wide. You're gonna sit up nice and tall and just root down through your sit bones. Have each vertebrae just stack one on top of the other naturally. Shoulders relax, arms relax. Let your hands rest wherever they fall. And just take a big inhale and a full exhale out of the nose. Few more times, big breaths in and out of the nostrils. Just filling up the belly, letting the chest expand completely. And then emptying out completely. So a few more times here. Getting grounded and centered to your body, to your practice for the next hour. Noticing how your body feels. Anything's achy, or maybe you just feel great, energized. Any physical sensations that you feel. Just begin to notice that. Now begin to notice your mental space. How you're doing emotionally. And considering how you feel mentally, emotionally, physically, set your intention to how it can be better for you today. How can your body and your mind serve you better? What do you intend? Whatever that intention is, harness it forward out of you in your practice for your day. Completely just living on purpose with reason. Just keeping your intentions in the back of your mind. So whenever you just feel a little off or not in alignment with your intentions, just begin to acknowledge that and notice it and tune yourself back in. Big inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes. If you're sitting on a block, you can keep sitting on a block or you can remove it. Up to you. And from here, inhale, arms up, lengthen your torso, reach for the ceiling, big breath in. And exhale, forward fold over the feet. Relax your head and neck, your shoulders, your arms. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Lift your torso back up. Extend your right leg so you're in a seated tree pose with the left foot into your inner right thigh. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen. And exhale, forward fold over your right leg. Relaxing your head and neck. Grabbing whatever you can grab, whether it's your knee, calf, ankle, or foot. Completely relaxing the left arm, left shoulder. You might feel it there more. As you bow your torso down towards your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Lift the torso up. You're going to rotate your torso towards your left knee, the one that's bent. Completely disengage this right arm, this right shoulder. Your left hand reaches for the right foot. You're going to open up your chest up towards the ceiling as you reach down and forward. Gaze is up, big breath in, and big breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more breath in, and one more breath out. Back to center. That left arm goes straight behind you. Point your toes of your right foot. Your left shin stays down. Lift your hips up. Find that long side body stretch on the right side. You can look up or down, really finding length from the tips of the fingers to the tips of your right toes. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, lower your seat back down. Lift your left knee up, cross it over the right leg, half point of the fish twist. Sitting up nice and tall, bring the left arm behind you as your kickstand. You're going to use your right elbow or your arm to twist even deeper, using it as leverage to twist from the belly button up, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more inhale, and one more exhale. Slowly untwist. This left ankle is going to stay on top of your right knee. So you're in the figure 4 position with your legs. Gentle pressure down on that left knee with your left hand. Torso stays lifted, big breath in, and gently forward fold. Few breaths here. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Lift the torso up. You're gonna rock the baby. So you're just gonna pick up that left shin. You're just gonna rock it side to side. Starting to wake up the hip where the femur bone is in the hip socket. A few more times. Big breath in and big breath out. One more inhale and one more exhale. Good. Extend the leg out. And we're going to do the other side. Right foot comes into your inner left thigh, seated tree pose. Turn the torso so it's in line with that left leg. Inhale, arms up, lengthen. And exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Relaxing the inside arm, the inside shoulder. Relaxing the head and neck. Leaning over that left leg. A few breaths here. Big inhale and exhale. Slowly lift the torso back up. Rotate your torso towards your right knee. And you're going to completely relax that left arm, left shoulder. Your right arm reaches for your left foot. You're going to rotate your torso up towards the ceiling. You're going to gaze up. And if that arm is obstructing your view of the ceiling, just move that arm a little bit behind you and start to reach. Start to notice if your left shoulder or your left side, the one underneath, begins to tense up. It's just fighting the stretch. So a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bring your torso back to center. Bring that right arm behind you. Use it as a kickstand. Point your left toes. Your right shin stays in place. Lift those hips. Reach behind you. Look up. Really find a nice long stretch in that left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, lower the hips back down. You're going to pick up your right leg, cross it over the left leg. Right arm, use it as a kickstand, goes behind your back to keep your chest lifted. Your left arm is going to press against the right knee. So you can twist even deeper in your fish twist here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Slowly untwist. Your right ankle, you're just going to put it on top of your left knee. Gentle pressure down on that right knee and lean forward very gently. Getting to the SI area. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Lift the torso back up. You're going to rock the baby. So pick up that right shin. You're just going to rock it side to side. Getting a little mobility in that right hip. A few more times. Maybe you can lift your right foot a little bit higher. Good. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Good. Now, both hands are behind you. You're going to bend both knees like you're doing a squat. So make sure your knees and your feet are facing the same direction. And you're just going to windshield wiper your knees side to side. It's okay if the knees don't touch the floor. Find the degree that works for you. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Good. Now, sweep the legs behind you. We're coming into our tabletop position on our hands and knees. Making sure your hips and your knees are in line, your shoulders and your wrists. Quick peek through the legs. Make sure you don't see your calves or your feet. And then from here, you're going to tuck the toes. Let the belly droop, crown and tailbone up towards the ceiling for cow pose. As you exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, chin to chest, suck the belly in and up. Your drishti, your gaze is at your navel. As you inhale, belly droops, crown and tailbone up. As you exhale, press away from the floor as you arch the back. So a few more on your own, cat-cows. Getting movement in the spine, coordinating movement with your head and neck and your toes. Engaging the belly and then relaxing it. A few more. One more inhale. One more exhale. Neutral spine whenever you're ready. From here, you're going to extend your right leg, toes facing down, and then bring the toes to the floor with your arms. Push back on that heel to really get into the calf muscle, the hamstring, the Achilles heel, the soft muscle behind the kneecaps, and even the arch of the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On the exhale, we're just going to rock front to back on the tops of those toes. A few times. Good. Now lift that right leg up, cross it over to your left side. Then look over your shoulder for a side stretch. If you want to go deeper, walk your hands to the left as well, looking over your shoulder at that back heel. Few breaths. And slowly bring your hands back underneath your shoulders if you moved it. And bring your right knee back down. Other side. Left leg extends. Really plug that leg into the hip socket. Bring the toes to the floor. With your arms, press back on that heel to get into the calf muscle, hamstring, and all the minor muscles in that leg group. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then we're going to rock front to back on that leg. Really getting into your toes. One more inhale. One more exhale. Lift that left leg up. Cross it over to the right side, but keeping that heel lifted. Look over your shoulder at your foot. If you want to go deeper, walk your hands over to the right for that side stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Walk your hands back underneath you. Drop the left knee back down. Spread the knees as wide as comfortable, big toes touch. Sink the glutes down to your heels and bring the forehead down. But for this one, we're going to relax the arms and hands by wrapping the arms around your legs and forehead down. So let your shoulders just broaden out. A few breaths here. One more inhale and one more exhale. Bring your right hand underneath your shoulder and then your left hand. And we're coming into our hero's pose. So if you want to bring a block between your feet to sit on, you can. Otherwise, you can just sit on your heels, knees together. Hero's pose. From here, interlace your hands behind your low back. Shoulders hug in towards the spine. Bring the arms down. Lift the chest up. Lean the head back. Opening up the chest here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Come back to center, unleash the fingers, but now you're going to interlace them into the front of you. Turn the palms inside out, press the palms away from you, round the spine like you're doing cat, chin to chest. Good, and keep pressing those arms away to get into the triceps. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more breath in, and one more breath out. Good. Come back to center. You're going to interlace your hands the awkward way. So do it the other way that feels funky, and do figure eights with the wrist, mobility in the wrist. And then switch direction. Okay. Roller coasters. And then switch the other way. Good. Wrist circles. And switch direction. Good. And then tabletop position. So if you had a block underneath you, just move it to the side. So from here, downward facing dog. From your tabletop, tuck your toes. Come into a plank, just real quickly, just so you can measure your hands and wrists. Tuck the tailbone under, toes and heels in line, and then lift the hips up for your down dog. Feet are hip width apart. Hands are shoulder width apart. Heels are pressing down for the hamstring stretch. Shoulders are pushing down and back. Big inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Bend your knees, look between your hands. You're going to walk your feet to your hands. Flat back, so halfway lift. Hands can stay on your shins or to the floor, as long as you're maintaining a nice straight spine as you're pointing the crown of the head forward. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, forward fold. So soft bend in your knees here. A lot more if you need to. You're gonna grab opposite elbows with opposite hands as you relax your head and neck. So we're gonna hang out here for a moment to really get into that low back. A few breaths. One more inhale and one more exhale. Release the elbows, halfway lift, lengthen. You can always have a soft bend in your knees. Bring your hands together. Now straighten out your left leg completely, bend your right knee. You're going to bring that right elbow inside that right knee. You're going to twist open to the left side. So you're really puffing up your chest. You're still lengthening the torso away from the hips like you're doing a halfway lift. Looking up at the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now see if you can open up your wingspan. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Straighten out that right leg. Bring your hands back together. This time, other side. Bend that left knee. Right leg is straight. Bring that left elbow inside the knee. Keep lengthening your torso. Press the hands together. Puff up the chest. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now see if you can open up that wingspan. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Both knees somewhat straight. You can always have that soft bend. And then forward fold. Nice and slow. One vertebra at a time. We're slowly going to lift your torso back up. Bring the arms overhead. Long body as you stretch. Reach for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. So a few breaths here. Standing your ground. Your feet firmly rooted to the floor. Big breath in. And big breath out. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Good. Relax those arms. Nice, solid, tall stance. Chin to chest. Roll the left ear to the left shoulder. And really feel the weight of your head. Note, and then roll the right ear, right shoulder. Chin back down. So half neck circles to the front. Notice if it's really tight that your shoulders start to creep up. You want to keep your shoulders completely immobile here. A few more times, slow or as fast as you like. Maybe hear a little crunching, it's okay. Or maybe you feel that it is kind of tight somewhere. And then one more time each side. And then head back to center. Now you're gonna lean your head all the way back. So chin towards the ceiling. Really notice your shoulders if they really creep up. You can open your mouth if it's just really tight in the throat and the jaw. Hang out there for a couple more breaths. And then half neck circles to the back. Rolling left ear, left shoulder, head back. Right ear, right shoulder, head back. So a few times on your own. And then one more time each side. And then head back to center. Good. Roll the shoulders a few times towards the back. Really exaggerate it. Really getting into that shoulder area. And then roll it to the front. Good. Now with the hips, hip circles, keep those knees soft. Like you're doing a hula hoop. And then switch direction. Hands on your knees, rotate those knees. Feel the weight distributing around your feet as you make those circles. Getting to the ankles, and then switch direction. Good. Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Hands meet overhead, look up, lean back. Exhale, dive down the midline, forward fold. As you inhale, flat back. Plant the hands. You're going to kick that left leg back. Drop the knee into our lunge. You can always use blocks here underneath you for support. Get those hips as low as you can. Few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Shift those hips back. Half Hanuman. Hips, your hips are over your back knee. Front leg is straight. Feel free to use blocks as you lean over that front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now lift your torso up. You're gonna turn your torso towards the left. So your left foot pivots behind you and the big toe edge of your right foot is now flat on the floor. Just gonna turn around so you can see me. So it looks like this. Okay? Your left toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever your preference is. So slide the right hand down the side leg. Left arm reaches Open up the torso, look up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Back to center. Left hand finds the floor. Right arm opens up. Option is stay here. Or you can even lift your leg, flexing the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the foot. Reach your right arm towards the front of your room. Looking up, finding that nice long side stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Good. Now, same way we pivoted, we're going to come back to that right leg. So turn your torso to the right. So you're back in that half Hanuman. So from here, bend into that right knee. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back leg. Really grounding down on that front leg. Arms out to your sides. Nice and steady. High crescent lunge. Arms up, but shoulders are down. Big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Your back heel spins down, but your front leg doesn't move. We're coming into our warrior two stance. If you can, widen your stance a little bit more, but you're still lunging into that front knee. Arms out to the sides. Look over that right middle finger. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now we're going to do flying warriors a few times just for mobility. Straighten out your right knee. Pivot your right foot to face the front. Hands meet, look up. Warrior two to the other side, left leg. Good. And then straighten up, look up. Warrior to the front and to the back. So you're going to keep going a few times. Notice if your feet want to start to spread further apart, let it. Get your lunges, get deeper and wider. So you're getting into the groin area, the inner thighs, the hips. A few more times. When you're done, we're going to end up facing our right foot. Warrior two to the right. Good. Big breath in and big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, framing that foot. Back heel swings up. Right leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend the knees. Walk your feet to your hands. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. This time, plant the hands, kick your right leg back. Drop your back knee, untuck the toes, back into our low lunge. Get those hips as low as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Shift those hips back so your front leg is straight. Have Hanuman. Forward fold here. A few breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale. Lift your torso up. Now we're going to do that same pivot. So you're going to face your right side. So your right foot pivots behind you and your left leg straight stays straight, but the big toe edge of your foot is going to go down. So I'm going to turn around just like that. So from here, your back toes can be tucked or untucked. Slide your left hand down the side of your left leg. Right arm reaches, looking up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Back to center. Right hand finds the floor or your block. Left arm up. Press those hips forward if your butt is like sticking out. Gaze is high. Inhale. Exhale. Option to lift that left leg up as well. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. You can drop the foot. Left arm reaches to the top. Looking up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale back to center. We're going to pivot back to the front where we came from. So pivot towards your left extended leg. Back into that half Hanuman. Make as many movements that you have to. Good. So from here, bend back into your left knee. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes. We're going to come up into our high lunge. So arms out to your sides, nice and steady. Lift the torso. Lift the arms. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, back heel spins down. Arms open out. Warrior two. Left leg. So make sure that left knee is over the left ankle. And that knee is pointing out behind you towards the left. So your hip is opening up. Arms out to the T. Big breath in. And big breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Flying warriors. Left leg straight. Pivot the left foot. Arms up. Look up. Warrior two. Other side. And then back up. Center. To the left. Up. To the right. A few more times. Letting your lunges get a little bit wider apart and deeper. A few more times. And then we're going to end up back to our left side. Warrior two. Big inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, left leg back, downward dog. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, one more exhale. From here, bend the knees, walk your feet to the outside of your hands, so you're coming into your Molasses Squat. Feel free to use a block underneath the sit bones if you wish. Hands together, using your elbows to press those knees apart. Few breaths here. Keeping the chest lifted, spine tall. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Arms out. Stand all the way up. Tadasana. So take a moment here. Towel, water, whatever you need. Now for this next sequence, if you have a belt, a strap, a sock, a towel, I am using a scarf. I left my strap downstairs and I didn't feel like getting it. So whatever you want to be creative with, go for it. So we're going to work on shoulders right now. So start with your hands and that whatever you're using, shoulder width apart. You're going to bring it over the head. Find just where you're feeling that edge. Hold it there. Tucking the tailbone under so you're just not overextending the low back. And then bring it to the front. So front to back a few times. This will help with your down dogs if you have really tight shoulders. Good. Now with your hands, move them about 2 inches apart each side. So a little bit wider than the shoulders. You have a little bit more leeway to go further back. A few times. This is my son's room, by the way. I'm actually really short, but in this room, it looks like on screen I look like a giant, but I think it's just the angle. Now, bring your hands a lot more wider apart so that you have leeway to bring that strap all the way behind you. Good, a few more times. One more time to the back and one more time to the front. And you can relax. Okay, we're gonna keep using whatever you have. Hopefully you have something. If you don't, it's totally okay. So from here, you're gonna, you can use a chair, a wall, something to keep your balance. I'm gonna lean on this bed frame. So we don't wanna focus on the balance part, we wanna focus more on the stretch part. So you're gonna hug your right knee in. You're gonna bring whatever you have underneath that foot, you're gonna extend it out in front of you as best you can. Okay, see if you can move your arms further down, whatever you have. Stretching out the shoulders and arms. Just like that. That knee can be straight or slightly bent. Okay, standing forward split. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now, I always say use both hands because eventually your hands are going to work your way down the strap or whatever you have so that you can just easily grab your foot. Now, grab both of the straps or whatever you have with your right hand, bring it out to the side. I am totally cheating because I'm resting my leg, but this is how it's supposed to look. So your L split, look over to your left, really opening up that right hip out to the side. Few breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, swing that leg to the front, release. Other side. So, scarf onto the left foot, and then extend the leg. Nice tall stance, keep those hips even. Get a lift it higher, you can always have a soft bend in that knee. Again, use something for support so you're not focusing on the balance, but more of the stretch of the hip flexors and the left hamstring. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, bring the straps together with just the left hand. Swing that leg out to the side, right arm extends. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, release. One more thing with the strap. So again, use something if you need support. You're going to bring the strap behind you, so there's a loop. Starting with your right foot, you're gonna hook the back of the ankle. Now, bring your hands over your shoulders, because now we're gonna really open up our shoulders in our back bend. So if you're doing wheel of some sort, lift those elbows up. Start to kick the strap, or kick the foot in the strap as you lean forward for your king dancer. So you're getting that stretch in the shoulders, the triceps. You're opening up the chest, the hip flexors, the back, your right quadricep. Fewer breaths. One more inhale, and exhale, release. Other side. Now you're grounding down on your right foot. You're gonna hoop your left ankle. Bring your hands over your shoulders. Again, use something for support. And you're gonna lift the elbows up, kicking the strap with the left foot as you lean forward, feeling that stretch in the shoulders, opening up of the rib cage, the front hip flexor, the left hip, left quad. A few more breaths. One more inhale. And exhale, release. And then bring that scarf or whatever you have to the side. Tadasana. Big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale, arms up. Hands knee, lean back. Dive all the way down, forward fold. Flat back. From here, you're going to step back into your downward facing dog. Big inhale. And exhale. Lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Pigeon pose. So you're going to bring your right shin behind your wrist as parallel as you can get it. Drop the back foot and drop the back knee and untuck the back toes. You can use a block here underneath your right glute. It'll look like this. Or you can even bring it, turn around, between your heel and your thigh, moving the knee back so that calf muscle is a little bit more parallel behind the wrist. You can stay on your hands or your forearms or onto your belly. Few breaths here in your pigeon. Big inhale and exhale. One more breath in and one more breath out. Come back to your hands. Remove any props if there's any underneath you. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Come back, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Bring that left shin behind your wrist. Drop the back knee, untuck your toes. Pigeon on the other side. So you can use any props that feel right for you. You can lower down to your forearms if that feels good, or onto your belly. A few breaths here. Big inhale and exhale. Come back to your hands. Remove any props. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Downward facing dog. One more inhale. And exhale, drop the knees. And sweep your legs out in front of you. So you're in your staff pose. And from here, inhale, arms up, torso lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Few breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale. Lift the torso back up. Now spread the legs as wide as comfortable for your wide-legged stretch. Once you're there, inhale, arms up, lengthen. Exhale, forward, fold. Melting forward. Relaxing the feet. Few breaths here. One more inhale. One more exhale. Lift your torso back up. Bring the legs together. Arms out. Round your spine. Core control. Slowly lower down to your back. Bring the knees into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. And then bring your feet on the floor with your knees up. Now, take a moment here. If you don't have a block, find a pillow. Hopefully you have a pillow or something to place underneath your hips. Pillow normally works pretty good. Or if you have a bolster, you're gonna lift your hips up into a supported bridge here. Take your time finding whatever you can find. Or if you have a blanket, you can roll it up and place that underneath your hips. And you don't have to go very high for this one. So we're gonna target our tops of the thighs, our quads, and our hip flexors and our abdominals. So from your bridge, you're gonna extend your right leg. So the higher whatever you're resting your hips on, it'll be a little bit more intense. So if you do have a block, if you bring it higher, you absolutely can if that feels comfortable. Your arms can stay down by your sides. You can even bring them overhead. Up to you what feels good. Try to relax that right leg. Few breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend that right knee. Other side, extend the left leg. Try to relax the top of the hip and that thigh if it's tensing up. And breathe. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Now, see if it's okay to straighten out your right leg. If it's not okay, have a smaller bend in the knees or a deeper bend and just stay in your supported bridge. Otherwise, see how straight you can get your legs. If you want to bring your arms overhead, you can. For your reclined back bend. A few breaths. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Arms down by your sides if they were overhead. Bending one knee at a time. Lift those hips. Bring your hips back down and spread your feet apart so your knees are apart. You're going to drop your knees over to your left side. You can cactus your arms. If you want to go a little more, bring that left ankle on top of your right knee. So it's like that figure four. You're just adding a little bit of leverage if you want to. You're going to gaze over to your right side. Few breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bring your knees back to center. Your feet are still as wide as your mat. Now drop them over to the right. Option again to bring that right ankle to that left knee to help weigh it down. You're gonna gaze over to your left side this time. Again, arms can be straight or you can cactus them by bending them at the elbows 90 degrees. One more inhale and one more exhale. Bring your knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a nice squeeze. And then happy baby. Bring your arms inside of your knees. You can grab hold, peace finger to the toes or the outside of your feet. Pressing the knees down by your armpits towards the floor. Have the soles of your feet facing the ceiling. An option to sway side to side. Or you can be perfectly still. Up to you where you want to take this. Few breaths. One more inhale. And one more exhale. And bring your knees together. And take a moment here for yourself. Towel, water, any last movements or postures or props so that your Shavasana can feel all the better. But if you're totally ready, take your time though. You're gonna lay on down on your mat. Finding your corpse pose, the death of effort. Allowing your legs and your feet to splay out. Your arms to relax down by your sides. Closing your eyes, taking a big inhale. And a full exhale. Easing down for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Big breath in. And full breath out. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And shake your head side to side. And bring your right arm overhead. Bring your knees into your chest and rolling over to your right side in a comfortable fetal position. Position of comfort and new beginnings. Take a moment here to recall your intention from the beginning of class. Make a decision to carry it forward for the rest of this beautiful day. So you can continue to practice mindfulness and awareness of how you are being. The only thing we can really control. And practicing empowerment when we need to change. And also practicing gratitude. Throughout the day, whenever you have a moment, think of something that you're truly grateful for. For gratitude always helps get us through difficult times. So whenever you're ready, bring yourself up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Sitting up nice and tall, bring your hands together at heart center and just bow your head in gratitude for yourself for doing the hardest thing in yoga, which is showing up. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Big inhale, and exhale. Kind thoughts. Thumbs to your lips, inhale, and exhale. Kind words. And thumbs to heart center, inhale, and exhale. Kind actions. The light within me bows and honors to the light within you. Namaste. Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Hopefully I see you soon in person.
Yes, I hope so. I miss coming in.
Yeah, I miss everybody. But I hope you and your husband are doing well.
Thanks. I hope you guys are too.
Thanks, we are. Well, take care, okay?
You too. Bye.
Bye.